Hey guys, welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. When last left off, we ended up hanging out with Neo for a bit. Well, more like we were forced to hang out with her. And afterwards, we made our way to the city of Peak, and now here we are. That said, let's begin. How do we do this? According to my data, we just need to click over the interesting points to reveal information about them, and we can change the area we're in by clicking on the side of the screen. Wow, a lot of fourth wall breaking right there, Penny. Alright. Simple enough. Alright, guys. Before we do this, though, I want to do something dead quick. First, I'm going to change back to my standard clothing because, obviously, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be seeing the flashing eye thing pretty soon. Next up, let's click the gate. This gate is massive. I can't begin to understand how many layers of protection there are on it. Given the material... Damn it, back up. Given the materials, the thickness of the various layers, and the composition of the structure, as I thought, this doesn't bode well. What doesn't, Penny? This gate's resistance. Similar gates are used in Atlas for their disaster level shelters, except for different materials. Factoring this, as well as only kinetic bombardment could burst this door open. A what bombardment? An orbital strike. Come again? It means a really big object falling out from space. That's badly worded. Okay, no shoulder ramming this one. Yeah, I can feel my shoulder hurting just from even thinking about that. Alright, one more thing. I want to check this. Ooh, new message from Neo. Alright, let's go to the current one. Bet you're impressed with my leaked dancing moves. Been practicing. Ugh. She's been practicing? Wherever she was practicing, it couldn't have been dancing, because it was even worse than the other times. Ugh. I'm regretting my association with Neo more every passing day of suffering. You know what? I don't even want to answer her. Yeah, give it a silent treatment. That'll work out so well. Hey, aren't these controls? Maybe they're the controls of the gate. A gate that opens from the outside. As I get closer and observe the area everyone pointed at, I see a bunch of levers, weights, and knobs, each one waiting for a different input with a different setting, seemingly connect to the gate. Oh, sorry, guys. I think you may be right, but if they are, how come no one has ever used them? Probably because you need to know the exact settings needed. This is definitely a failsafe in case there is a malfunction of the gates that would leave someone stranded outside, but considering the amount of possible combinations... it could take years to try them all. Give or take a century. Mao, I thought I made a breakthrough. Evelyn, you're doing good. You're a good little bunny. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Okay, you can click the wall. The walls are high and sturdy looking, but they don't look as impressive as the front gate. If push comes to shove, I think we could easily break through this wall than the gate. That's not really necessary though, is it? The walls are not that high that we could clearly just clear them with a jump. The problem is staying up after entering the city. The dizziness curse, or whatever Professor Peach called it. Or spoke of, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's another one of the city's security systems. If it is, a system specifically crafted against humans, isn't it? Yeah. Also, if it covers the entire city, how did they keep it from affecting the inhabitants? Weird. The plot thickens. Alright, let's click here. They're weirdly shaped battlements. It's just a frame with an opening big enough for an entire person to walk through. Are those made of parasidian as well? Yes, they're probably designed so that aura can be projected through them as the frame's bones. Aura. That makes me wonder, by the way. How would you even power all this up? With someone's aura? But if the entire structure is connected, how much aura would you need to cover everything? And to keep it replenished during the assault, it would constantly chip away. It's constantly chipped away at. The battlements may not narrow enough to stop a human's, but a Grim certainly couldn't fit through. An impressive amount. The best theory I can come up with is that they had a group of aura users always on standby. But that's terribly inefficient. Why design and build a security system that you can't use? So many questions. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, nice looking forest. Christ, this forest is thick. You wouldn't be able to see anything in it for miles unless it was literally knocking the trees out of the way. Heh, reminds me of the half-pumping encounter of a grim kind in the Emerald Forest. Which one? Because I can count a few. Well, Howard isn't really grim, so I don't think he counts. But there was still that time he ambushed you while we were fighting that group of bear wolves. No trees knocked down this time, though. True. Anyway, I was wondering how they handled the surveillance in Peak. Well, think about it like this. They had enough defense and space between the wall and forest to be able to handle small parties easily. Large ones could be seen even after entering the forest. We're pretty high up after all. Still, I wonder. There's many things to wonder about this place. It's a wondrous place, with many questions and many secrets to be uncovered. Alright, so another place. Here we go. Oh, sorry guys, I sound a little off. I think I might have maybe an ulcer or something on my tongue. So if I sound a bit off, I apologize. Huh? What's this translucent area? Do you see this? Yep, that's what happens when two force fields intersect. Both the camp and the city are protected by separate repulsion field, right? I guess this is where the two things intersect, and that's why you see the translucent effect near the ground. I see. Huh. Wait a minute. How are these things powered up? Usually with dust. Why? Because the force field encompasses the whole city, and it has been up for a decade. How is it still running? Huh, good point. I mean, this was a mining town, so they probably theoretically had stocked up enough dust for that to be feasible. But how has the force projector been restocked over the years? The plot really is beginning to thicken, isn't it? Okay, 2 more places. Alright, let's go for the wall. There are a lot more towers on the wall. I guess that they contain anti-air armaments. The more I look at this, the more I can't help but think this is a military base instead of a mining and research town. Could be otherwise considering its location. So far out in the wilds, there are only 2 things that can protect you from Grim: either a large amount of aura users, or the fortifications out the wazoo. I honestly would put them up even if I had a contingent of hunters, to be fair. I mean, you have the resources and possibility, why not? If you're starting a new settlement in the middle of a Grim territory, in Green Country, not having an external wall seems like a pretty big design flaw. I agree, but the Kingdom of Vale probably didn't. Huh? What do you mean? Their last attempt of expanding didn't prove successful for a number of reasons, among them the lack of fortifications. Mountain Glen. Which is, without a doubt, the most depressing thing in RWBY, but you don't even know. I don't even know why it happened. I think it had something to do with Dr. Marlett or something else, because there's been tons of theories about it. Like, it's either because of the council or Dr. Marlett. It could be one of the others. I see. The way she said it, I don't think it's a happy tale. Speaking of Vale, though, I don't think I've ever seen any type of fortifications there. I guess they're hidden out of sight. The grey-haired asshole's priorities is far from the eyes, far from the heart, after all. This game really likes to paint Ozpin in a bad light, but then again, he does kind of walk the morally grey area sometimes in the series. That's how I feel. This battlement. From here you can go inside the gate's buildings, can't you? Maybe opening it from the inside could be simpler than from the outside. Maybe. Why open it at all if we manage to get up and over inside? Not everyone can be coming here is an aura user. Don't even make this easy to climb. I approach the wall, stretch my hand out towards material. The wall is smooth, with no holes or footholds of any kind. Even the decorative lines are completely smooth. What? This sensation. Partner? What's wrong? Aura. Aura? There's aura running through these walls. What? Are you pulling my leg? I can't feel anything. I swear, try touching the wall directly. I can't feel anything, partner. Me neither. I can, but it's so weak. It's like a whisper in the distance. A whisper? Okay, it's weak, but I can feel it so clearly. As long as I keep my hand on the wall. Mao, how come you're impending and feeling and I can't? Beats me, but I swear it's there. I guess you're just more sensitive to aura than we are. And maybe, partner? It's just an idea, but, well, we can talk about this after we've finished. Let's continue exploring. This is something really big. Aura means that there's something alive in the city. True. Something alive that's never tried contacting the outside. Yeah, that's a red flag right there. Alright. Let's return. And return. Here we go. Now it's time to continue with the story. We circled the entire city's walls as we could. I think this is a good amount of to gather our thoughts. Alright guys, gather up. So the front gate is sealed. Opening it as a normal way from the outside could take us years. Well, I could use my semblance go back to the last time it was used. Thought of that, but considering it's about 10 years ago, you need more aura than you could actually possess. With my semblance, we could share our aura with her. Wouldn't that be enough? I think it would be the problem because the strain will put on Evelyn. So let's keep that as last resort. We can't open it from the inside, right? Let me show off every once in a while. Wait, the inside. The inside. But what about the Diz spell? I like that. I tested a number of alternative non-cumulatives as we walked. Well, I think I know what it is. What? How? Thanks to your little discovery, partner. I think about it, and it couldn't be gas because the city is in the open. I couldn't possibly be precise. Anyway, while the effects is precisely restricted to the city's limits, considering that the same limits are also defined by the walls, and that you felt aura, I think that this is a semblance. Oof. Must be one powerful semblance. You're kidding, right? I know the implications are ridiculous. Let's say we believe this theory for a second. If it is a semblance, how do we get past it? If it's a semblance, then its range is extended by the pyro-obsidian in the walls. Goodness, it affects our aura directly, doesn't it? The effect is just putting people to sleep, but it's inescapable. I don't know whether to call it weak or strong. Quite. So, well, the easiest way would be to take out the user, but we don't know where he is. And if it's in the middle of the city, good luck getting there anyway. I think there is a way to at least approximate the position. Though it's a long shot, but I know how that works. And how would that work? By combining your semblance and Penny's brain. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm ready. Took you long enough, you cow. Apologies, I need to grab your security box. Ugh, I can't hide. I didn't hide it that well. Extremely well. You must treasure what's inside it. I don't, I just, you're annoying. I don't even remember what the fuck it is. I know. It's nice to see you both so lively. Okay, so fine, we see Wiser. Whew, I forgot that's what he looked like. You sure you don't need me to guide you there? I don't know if the directions were accurate, though, enough. The ruins where Howard was squatting are a familiar position of reference. We'll find the source easily enough. I see. I guess it will be a short trip for once. It depends on how long it will take to break my mind apart and put it back together. Ugh. I feel like puking just the thought of that. Please don't. Howard just finished cleaning. Did not! But it definitely makes the competent even more of the sink. Let's go, Bella. Yeah. One day, Wiser. Patience. I don't like you. Something about you I don't like. Talk about shot in the dark. You sure this will work? I honestly have no idea, partner. The theory is sound, though. If whoever's creating this Diz spell is using the pyro-obsidian structure to spread their aura, there must be a contract with it. And if I can share my aura through the structure, I should be able to follow it to the location. Your summons allows us to share our aura not only with you, but also between ourselves. If you also partake on the sensing side effect, that would make sense, but I really don't sense the exact location. It's just a general feeling. I'll turn that feeling into numbers or a vector. Leave it to me. Well, as long as it's in range, I guess this could work. Yeah. Now show us. Show you what? What do you think? You told you tried your inspiration on Pyrrha, so what'd you get? Oh, that. Actually, this could spare us the effect of climbing. One sec. I'm still not used to doing this on command. Pfft. Partner, you really need to work on your focus face. Oh, shut up and let me concentrate. Let's see. I need to remember what I felt coming from Pyrrha. My eyes flashed red for a second. And my eye now comes a more lighter green. I don't know what the shade of green looks better on you. Oh, so my eye is green like Pyrrha right now. I've done this in front of a mirror yet, so I wouldn't know. Alright, let's do this, Penny. Huh? Easy there, hand-holding. Easy with the hand-holding, you perv. Sorry. It's just that my semblance appears inspiration. I don't understand. Oh, I don't mind. I was surprised, that's all. I see. Damn, Pyrrha's confidence is overwhelming. Pyrrha's confidence? Are we talking about the same girl? I had to wrestle her to make her let her hair down. I admit she may stumble and fall a lot when it comes to love. But aura, fighting, even being social, Pyrrha exudes confidence. It's not blind confidence, it comes from the knowledge of what she's capable of. It's what draws people to her. What makes you want to stand by her side and glad to be her friend. Wow, your second step is impression is more ways than one, Kenshi. It's a violation of privacy in a way, but I can't help it. Alright. Onto it then. Roger. And we're flying! And now he's flying. Not gracefully, but hacks! I call hacks! I know it's hacks, but I think hacks makes more sense. It's not as easy as I make it look. Oh god, and Pyrrha can do this like breathing. Kenji, this is fantastic! Levitating both of us so effortlessly. Not really. It's not that easy calibrating. I mean, you're not affected by my weight. Oh, that? Yeah, as long as I can touch you, it's like we're the same body. Speaking of which, ready? Affirmative. I give Penny a nod and slowly stretch my hand towards the parobsidian frame. I hope this counts as being out of bounds for the semblance, or Penny will have to catch me. Yep, no pressure there, dude. No pressure. I let out a sigh of relief. I can feel the aura pulsating through the metal. I don't feel any kind of dizziness. So far, so good. On 3, Penny. I'm counting that down. Okay, but why? I want to collaborate something. 3. If you say so. 2. I close my eyes and focus, feeling my aura travel up my core, up my side, and to my arm. 1. Whoa, what happened? Did I get teleported somewhere? What happened? No, seriously, what's going on? I can't see anything. No, there's nothing. I can't see my own self, but there's nothing else to see here. I feel weightless, like I'm flowing through warm water. Warm, warmer. Ugh. I twist my body. It's not even air. I don't feel like I'm breathing. Nothing around me. My body keeps twisting in random directions at every twitch of my body. And yet, no matter in which direction I turn, I still see nothing. Penny? Evelyn? Jack? My voice echoes around me, flying away, only to come back to me from every direction. What is this place? How did I end up here? Girls? Professor? Anyone? God damn it, what? Calm down, Kenji. If you got like this, you'll just keep freaking out. You can feel your body, you can feel your aura, and you can move. And there isn't anything and isn't there something getting warmer around you somewhere? Find the direction and head that way. It's a stop. From there.
You are a brave boy.
Wait, Darth Sidious? Is that you? What?
But it's way too soon for you to be in front of me.
Who are you? What is... Oh... Holy! Now that is metal. Ah!
Always a welcome reaction. My kids have gotten used to my presence by now. Even in this new form.
Hot, hot, hot! Too hot! What is this? What the hell's going on?
And so you reached peak. Starting to unravel the mystery, aren't we? Following little metal breadcrumbs.
This... You know me. How?
That's your question. Seriously?
Excuse me?
You're having an out-of-body experience, standing in complete darkness in front of a talking giant made of living flames, and the first thing on your mind is how I know who you are?
I'm having a... What?
You didn't know. So you just randomly inserted your aura into the pyramid structure. Can't begin to guess why exactly you did that. But you were probably trying to find a way around the debilitating field.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I wasn't expecting this. To basically be face to face with a giant flaming monster. You're the source then?
Indeed, but a much more, boy. That's also the reason why I know so much about you. My kids have been reporting about you as often as possible.
Hold on. Like, is this guy the voice, or is he... I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's the voice, but the music doesn't really help, even though it's supposed to be quite loud. The audio or the voice should be quite loud, but I guess it's because I haven't calibrated it properly yet. Your kids. What? Wait a minute. You're talking about Wiser and the others.
Took you long enough. Or is it that the kids never mentioned me?
They did, but until Thea mentioned you and Wiser in the same sentence, we thought the boss referred to Wiser.
The usual confusion. That'd be because of how is Mistrali, and in the archaic language there is two words that sadly only translate to boss in a more commonplace version. You refers to Weather by one and to me by the other in his mind, but the difference doesn't translate well in Belgian.
Religion? That's a weird word.
So just call me boss.
Okay. Boss. Only because I don't know what else to call you.
Fair. And is that anger I hear rising?
If Wiser, Howard, Bella, and Thea answer to you, then you're the reason why they're after me.
Sounds logical.
What do you want from me?
Answer, son. Is that what you want?
What do you think?
Well, in light of this unforeseen but undoubtedly entertaining meeting, I'm feeling inclined to answer 3 of your questions before I send you back.
Only 3 questions? Oh god. Not a threat, not a bluff, just a statement. Just 3?
Indeed. So choose carefully, boy.
Okay, how many questions options? Wait. Alright. Let's just go from bottom to top, and then once we leave the boss, we'll end the video. What are you? You were right, Haley. The first question I should have asked is what the hell are you? There is something you will discover on your own the further you get inside the city. But I can give you a couple of hints. Doesn't it sound weird to you that if it's a fully grown adult as a kid? A bit, but I guess that's because humans are all kids to you, aren't they? Very good. Yes, to me, even your headmaster is a kid. Remnant itself is barely leaving its crib. Which implies that Osborn is older than he looks. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Also, because Remnant itself is like a baby to him, that implies that he's not of it. He's not of this world. Where exactly did this thing come from then? Is he an alien? What happened to Peak? No one can get into the city, there's no human activity, and no one has heard anything from the population in years. What did you do? I just took advantage of an opportunity. The fools really took a liking to Pyro-Obsidian, and well, that sealed their fate. You didn't just put them to sleep? I didn't, but don't worry. You're far too away from me to do the same to you, even if I wanted to. How exactly did you do it? That would be telling you too much. You can find it out on your own if you reach the mines, though. But I'd advise you against eating for going in. It's not for the weak of stomach. Bastard. Afterwards, I'll be putting up a debilitating field, sealed the city to avoid interference. But now I don't need it really, so I'll give you a hand and make the field weaker. Weaker? You mean people will no longer fall dormant? Now, let's not get crazy, but I'll make it so that it will only affect people with active aura field shield. A hand? More like a damn gauntlet. Now, what would the life would be without a challenge, boy? Ugh, this guy's really annoying me. What do you want from me? At first I thought it was just a flame in my body. That's not it, is it? The flame. How much do you know about it? Next to nothing. Howard wasn't exactly talkative, and the flame itself doesn't share much either. The flame speaks to you. What? Well, was that honest surprise in his voice? Just as Howard said, there's definitely something of the guardian in you. The guardian? What guardian? That's not what you'll be asking right now, boy. To answer your original question, there is nothing I want from you at the moment, but in the future, but maybe in the future, depending on only your actions. 3 questions. I have so many more, but he didn't really answer any of them exhaustively. Well then, it's time. That's all the time we have for today. You mean that's all the time you'll grant me? Oh, I like you, boy. It'll be fun to meet you in person. And when will that be? Once again, Daikabossi, that depends on you. Oh, and one last thing. What? This will hurt. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. If you like this, all like, comment, subscribe. It's Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya. Ah, that hurts.